that is not a great sign.
The house turned out to be this little lakeside cottage that recently sold.
There was definitely cool things to see.
Yes.
And when I tell you, I got so many comments. So many.
I'm headed out the door right now to an estate sale. I'm very excited about it. I hope there's some good stuff there. There were a couple nice photos in like the listing for the estate sale, so we're gonna go see what we can go find. But before I go, this one is sitting by the TV because she wants me to put on the birds for her. Okay, we'll get you the birds. She loves watching like the squirrels and birds on the TV, and we can't convince her to not sit right next to it, so. All right, we made it, and there are a lot of cars here, so that is not a great sign, but we'll see.
The house turned out to be this little lakeside cottage that recently sold and will be renovated. And one of the first things that I spotted was these platters in the kitchen. They were $1 each, and I almost bought this plain white one. In the kitchen, I did spot this Pyrex set, but we personally aren't collectors, so I left it for somebody who would be super excited to find it. This salt shaker had a lot of pretty detail, but I passed on it this time. The living room had this really big mantle, and I loved this bowl, and I have a feeling that this style has a particular name, so definitely let me know in the comments, but it was only $5. This house definitely had so many antiques, and you could tell that the same family had lived here for many, many years. There was this really big stoneware crock. I don't know why I didn't pay more attention to that jug all the way to the left, but this frame did grab my attention, and I really love the darling flower detail all around the edge, as well as the gold trim. But I am more window shopping today because, to be honest, I really can't justify bringing more stuff home right now. I am believing for, praying for, manifesting my own home, and until such a time, I can't be just bringing home things willy-nilly. I'm out of room. Unless, of course, I am absolutely obsessed with it. I did like the beehive shape of this little jar that had a pink tinge to it. And this basket was a big contender for almost coming home with me. I really love the dark brown color and the shape, the lines. It's clearly very old. And I actually find baskets with handles a little harder to decorate with. Not impossible, but not as easy if it didn't have that handle. But that's part of the charm too, so I don't know. Perused through some of the artwork, and this one was not half bad, but it's not really my color scheme. And then there's this classic little kitten. Not for me today. This butcher block table in the kitchen was pretty nice. These are really convenient, especially in smaller kitchens or apartments, that kind of thing. And it even had a little slot in the back where you could keep your knives. And sitting on top of that was this plate that could be especially charming during Christmas. Speaking of charming, I don't usually gravitate towards vintage dogs, but there was something about these coasters that I really love. But this doggo, however, not quite as charming, but I love the idea of an old doorstop. I'm never not looking at what brass is available because I'm just like so obsessed. But these were a little too chunky for me, but I kind of did like that turny, twisty detail in the middle.
Some vintage Christmas ornaments. This one is cute. Some town folks, a little town scene down there. This little house is cute. Not sure what that was originally. Lots of vintage Christmas ornaments. Really pretty colors. I love the pinks and blues. It's $25 for all of them.
We are not in the market for any furniture, but we always stop to admire it because the roots of our business is in vintage furniture. And just look at this gorgeous oak sideboard. I love the dainty size of it and the clean lines. And we have refinished 1 or 2 of these in our day, so I always stop to check them out. They're very cute. The little oak roll top desk for kids, super precious. Maybe I'll find one to put in a future kid's bedroom one day. I loved just about everything about this set. I love how dainty everything is. I love the lines, but I'm not a huge fan of the amber color, and I know some people really love it, and it's definitely coming back into style at the moment, but it's just not my favorite. Otherwise, I would have grabbed this up. It even had this tiny little pedestal that I don't know what that originally would have been used for. Maybe it had a dome or something, but it was cute. Next, I headed downstairs, and these stairs were extremely steep and narrow, so I'm not so sure that they are gonna survive maybe the renovation of this home. I guess we'll never know. But downstairs, I did find this beautiful big bottle in the wooden crate that had already sold, and tucked all the way in the back were these glass doors that I think are original to the home, so maybe these could even be restored back into their original place during the renovation, if whomever bought the house is into them, of course. But I thought that they were really lovely. I am definitely a sucker for wooden crates, old boxes like this. They're really great for storage. Of course, a lot of them need cleaning up like this one, but they're just handy for so many things. And then kind of on my way upstairs, I noticed some art on my way out. Nothing that grabbed me that I needed to have, but I always like taking a closer look and slowing down and taking in all the details.
We're all done inside of the estate sale. There were lots of people. It was a small house. There was definitely cool things to see.
Yes.
But we didn't leave with too much. I'll show you when we get home what we got.
So as you can see, there was lots of really great decor at this estate sale. A lot that I really loved. Hopefully I won't live to regret not buying that basket. It was really gorgeous. But we did come away with one little set of dishes. Now, we typically don't go to estate sales and barn sales and yard sales for reselling items. We used to do that when we had a vintage store filled with decor. We would often go out and see what we could find to fill the inventory of our store. But nowadays, we just really love going to yard sales. We love hunting for that treasure. Same thing with thrift stores. And we just go for the fun of it, not to collect anything or buy stuff for resale. But that said, I did take a trip to a Goodwill where I shared some haul dishes that I had seen. And when I tell you, I got so many comments, so many, about like, I hope you bought those. I hope those are worth something. I hope you bought them for resale. If you still have them, can I buy them from you? So when I spotted these real haul little dishes, there are 4 of these. I can't hold them all up at once. When I spotted these, I figured I better get them. So we did actually buy these for resale. They don't particularly fit into our style and taste for what we have going on in our kitchen. So I figured somebody would be very happy to find these online. We probably could have done the same with the Pyrex set, but like I said, that's not really what we do. But I have these haul dishes now branded into my brain because of all of the comments I received on that one video. So these will be listed. I will share that listing in the description of this YouTube video, but there is only one set of 4, so of course they will just go to whomever gets there first. But sadly to say, that is the only thing that we came home with this time, so nothing even fun for us to keep to decorate with, but that's how it goes sometimes. Like I said, I was just window shopping anyway, so truly I did a good thing and I behaved and I didn't buy things that I don't have a place for right now. But it's always really fun bringing you along shopping with me, so thank you for watching, and I will bring you along again the next time.